What's up, guys? I'm just a gamer, and I'm back with another reaction video. Gamescom is on its second to last day, and there was no way I was gonna be able to watch all of it and everything. So basically, this is just me going back and like basically highlighting and reacting to the things that caught my interest that I'm excited about. So I'm not gonna be reacting and looking at everything. So just a heads up on that. And yeah, we're starting off with Ninja Gaiden 4, which I'm super hyped on. I'm super excited about. I've literally just finished playing Ninja Gaiden Black 2, which is up on my channel if you want to check it out. And despite having fun with it, I also found it did show its age. I did have some gripes with it, but regardless, I'm still excited for the new one. So I'm excited to look at what they say here and show here. So enough of me talking. Let's get into it.
This is Gamescom Studio on IGN. If you're a fan of games about stealthy, sword-wielding assassins, 2025 has already been jam-packed, but one of the deadliest around is still waiting to strike. Here to tell us about Ninja Gaiden 4, producer, director Yuji Nakao, and global project manager Joe Muntel, who'll be translating. Welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So, Ninja Gaiden 4, this time around, we're following a new character named Yakumo. What can you tell us about Yakumo?
本作は新しい主人公ヤクモについて教えていただけますか？
そうですね。はい。今回の新しい主人公であるヤクモは竜ハヤブサが所属しているハヤブサの一族とは対極に位置する裏の一族として、満を持して登場します。で、このヤクモに関しては黒竜の祖先になっているので、その宿命を断ち切るために戦っていくことになるんですけど、その目的が竜と対立することによって竜との激闘が繰り広げられたりとか、その道行く敵、今回のメインの敵である竜神島だったりとかと戦うことになってしまうというそんな感じの物語になってます。
It really upped their
the
cool
new
factor.
protagonist Yakumo is a member of the Raven clan, which is a separate clan from Ryu Hayabusa's Hayabusa clan. And the Raven clan operates in the shadows of the Hayabusa clan, and Yakumo is on a mission to kill the Dark Dragon, which is the nemesis of Ninja Gaiden 4. And on the way to completing his mission, he will have to clash with Ryu Hayabusa, who has different motivations and objectives. And along the way, he'll also face off against the Divine Dragon Order, which you see him fighting many soldiers of the Divine Dragon Order in the footage that has been revealed up until this point.
I want to ask about Ryu in just a moment, but I think we're looking at the story trailer that you've just debuted here at Gamescom. So, tell us about what you wanted to do when you were telling this new story for Ninja Gaiden 4.
そうですね。昨日オープニングナイトライブでストーリートレーラーが公開されてたんですけども、本作のストーリー、
I still find it crazy that again, since I just played Ninja Gaiden Black 2, it's like the fact that on screen there the guy is able to pull off combos and there's not like a random explosive shuriken or some other random enemy coming in and like jumping from behind and like interrupting your combo is amazing to me. Again, maybe I just sucked at the game, but yeah, I'm so surprised that they're actually pulling off like full combos in the footage they're showing. Which is to be expected, but I'm just curious if that's gonna actually be how it is in the full game, at least for me.
についてもうちょっと具体的に教えていただければと思いますけど。
はい。まず時代に関しては忍者ガイデン3からしばらく経ったある日なんですけど、もともと忍者ガイデンの過去シリーズで、何度か復活しては倒してを繰り返していた黒竜っていうのが空に浮かぶ死体として、出てしまうことになります。でその封印を解いて、黒竜を倒すためにヤクモは、セオリっていうヒロインと共に進んでいくんですけれども、一方でその封印を竜ハヤブサだったり竜神島っていうのが守らないといけないというところから、目的が違うことによって戦ってしまうことになるということで、その黒竜にまつわる黒竜が渦巻く物語になっていくので、その黒竜が実際どうなっていくのかとか。
And to be clear, the combos look sick.
どうなってしまうのか、どういう戦いになっていくのかっていうところが見どころかなと思います。
Like the combo and the finishers look sick.
Story is, it's set against the backdrop of this Dark Dragon nemesis. So the Dark Dragon has appeared in prior Ninja Gaiden titles, and in Ninja Gaiden 4, the Dark Dragon has been defeated a number of times. But in Ninja Gaiden 4, its husk is floating in the sky, and it is not completely annihilated yet. So it's actually been sealed away, And in order to completely cleanse the world,
I don't remember, like, because I know in the first Ninja Gaiden, it is the Black Dragon, but also that one guy like basically uses his power to transform, or he's trying to use its power. We never fought it directly, I don't think. And then in two, it was the Archfiend. I don't remember three. I honestly can't remember a single thing about three. Did we fight the Feels Black in three? I don't recall. I don't recall. So I'm just trying to think of like story wise, like either way. I'm I'm speculating too much. I should just let him talk and play the game when I can.
of the Dark Dragon, Yakumo sets out to release the seals that are sealing away the Dark Dragon. And to that end, he teams up with another character who's been revealed, the heroine, Saori. And that is what leads to the clash with Ryu Hayabusa and the Divine Dragon Order, which their objective is to keep the Dark Dragon sealed away because they're aware of the risks that will present themselves if they decide to release the seals that are sealing away this nemesis, the Dark Dragon.
So how did you decide to go with the new protagonist and make Ryu more of a supporting character this time around?
今回は、新しい主人公、っていうことになるので、役もメインっていう認識ですけども、それについリュウハイブサじゃなくて役も
Also, just from the context of just from like what they're saying story wise, it does sound like Yakubo, the Raven clans, they're the bad guys. They want to release the seals to kill the Dark Dragon, but like releasing the seals is going to unleash the Dark Dragon, so like people will die, stuff can go wrong before you can kill him. So it's just like it's interesting.
をメインにしようと思ったきっかけについて教えていただけますか？
はい。今回チーム忍者さんとコラボレーションで、忍者ガイデン4を作っていくのにあたって忍者ガイデン3からやっぱり時間がすごい経っているっていうところもあったりしたので、これから新しく忍者ガイデンを遊んでいただく方にもすっと受け入れてもらいたいなっていうところと、あとこれから新しい忍者ガイデンを作っていくっていうのにあたって
Flying Swallow.
プレイヤーの目線で一緒に成長していけるキャラクターを作りたいっていう
Azuna
ところか
drop?
ら
Oh, they cut away.
ヤクモを入れることにしました。でただですね、もちろん忍者ガイデンのアイコンとなっているキャラクターとしてリュウハイブサっていうのはしっかり立っておりますので、ストーリーに関してもヤクモでプレイするパートもあればリュウでプレイするパートもあったりとかっていうところでしっかりと物語には絡めていくので、往年のファンの方に関してもご安心いただいてプレイしていただければなと思います。
So, since it's been such a long time since the last mainline entry in, Ninja Gaiden, we wanted to,
There he is in a drop, but was that Yakubo or was that Ryu?
New players as well, and that's why we decided to introduce a new protagonist in the form of Yakumo, who players can, grow together with in this new game. But with that said, of course, Ryu Hayabusa is the Ninja Gaiden icon. So, players can rest assured that Ryu Hayabusa will have a strong presence in the story, and there are dedicated segments in the story for Ryu Hayabusa as well. So, fans of Ryu Hayabusa will definitely have a great time with they're playing through the story.
Yeah, Yakubo is doing the Azuna drop.
Hayabusa, like IGN users, Full Metal 6661 and Darkwing Spartan would love to know, is Ryu's only weapon the Dragon Sword?
そうですね。ユーザーからの質問も聞いていますけども、竜の武器種について。
That is a good question.
竜剣の
Because one of the main things about the other Ninja Gaidens was like all those variety of weapons you can have and use: bow staff, the hammer, the nunchucks, like the flails. I think they were not nunchuck, but the flails. Yeah, a lot of weapons they could draw from. So it'd be, I mean, it's not it'd be kind of a bummer if you only have the sword for Ryu. But I could also understand that because he's not the main character. The new guy is Yakumo. So maybe he's gonna get all the different stuff and weapons and stuff to like try out. While Ryu is, since he's more of a sub character, they'll just keep the sword for him. Bet money.
のみですかっていう質問ですか。
そうですね。今回リュウハヤブサに関しては龍剣を使って戦うことになります。で、 加えてですね、これまで過去作にあった、忍法ですねを使い分けながら戦っていくことになります。で、反対にヤクモに関してはこれまで紹介した武器に加えて、それぞれの、カラスの方という通常状態と、
Yo, that's
ヌエの
sick.
方っていう、ダイナミックな、ウェ
Hell
ポンの
yeah,
数
Zuna
々ってい
drop.
うのを楽しめるので、その竜とヤクモ両方を使って楽しんでもらえたらなというふうに思います。
So yeah, in Ninja Gaiden 4, Ryu's weapon in the base game will be the Dragon Sword. But in addition to the Dragon Sword, he'll also be able to seamlessly use his Ninpo, so you can switch between Ninpo on the fly while in combat. And
That's interesting.
with regards to Yakumo's weapon variety, he uses his Blood Raven form to transform his base weapons. So each weapon itself is a pair. So there's in total 8 weapon varieties, if you will.
So yeah, I literally just said, Yakumo is the one that's gonna have like a variety of different, I guess, play styles or weapons, while Ryu, he's just gonna have the sword and the nimpos, which is it. I'm curious to see what they mean by like you can do nimpos like, because in the other Ninja Gaidens, I can't remember three. I honestly cannot remember three at all, so forgive me. But like you literally just everything stopped. You go into that little close up third person mode and he was like casting. It was like wah, and then woo, he would shoot out whatever the nimpo is. So I'm curious to see here if like the nimpo is more integrated into the combat to where you can do it like sword, 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 nimpo on the fly, keep doing the sword combo while the nimpos going off. I'm curious if that's how they're gonna do it with him, which would be really cool. That's a lot of cool combo possibilities.
You'll be able to experience a wide, breadth of weapon variety in the game with both characters.
So
No,
yeah,
maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong.
all the
Okay, they said with both characters, so maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he said eight, so four each. Four each for each of them. Maybe. Awesome. Yeah, I'm completely and utterly wrong.
combat we've seen, I don't think we've seen any ranged combat except for shurikens. Will there be new ranged weapons for either Yakumo or Ryu?
そうですね、今までの映像だと遠
Ooh,
距離
good
の武
question.
器あまり見当たらなかったんですけども、それについてどうですかね。
そうですね、今回はですね、これまで使っていた多彩なアクションの中で、特にヌエの方っていうところに遠距離の技っていうのを集約しておりまして、基本的な操作の中で使える遠距離武器に関しては手裏剣のみになります。
Oh, that's such a cool
た
move.
だ昨日オープニングナイトライブで公開させてもらった映像の中で使っている新武器に関しては遠距離と近距離を両方使い分けて戦うっていう、非常にトリッキーな武器になっているので、こちらの武器は他の武器とまた違う経路になっているので、そういったところでその遠距離の遊びみたいのは十分に楽しめる形になっているかなと思います。
So in terms of long-range weapons, like you alluded to in your question, the main long-range weapon will be the shurikens. But using Yakumo's Blood Raven form, for example, each weapon has its own projectile techniques that you can use to attack enemies who are away from you. So each Blood Raven form has a long-range technique that you can use. But also, I invite players to look at the trailer that was revealed yesterday, where we revealed the Assassin's Tools weapon. So that weapon is kind of a jack of all trades, and you could really, be tricky because it has a lot of long-range options as well as close-range options.
Can you talk about how weapon upgrades work?
今回武器のアップグレードについて教えていただけますか。
武器のアップグレード、
多分武器の技についてですね。
そうですね。今回ですね、武器に関してはこれまでの忍者外伝アクションだったりとか、その基本的な操作に付随したものを習得できる体術っていうものと、あとそれぞれの武器に対する固有の必殺技みたいなものが存在します。で、そのまず前者の体術に関してはステージの途中でアシストキャラクターに、お金を払って教えてもらいながらアクションを順次学んでいくっていうものになっていて、武器の方の特殊な技に関しては、戦闘で貯める武器の経験値を使って回復していくことになります。で、それぞれ 体術の方は、忍者ガイデンならではのアクションっていうのを取り揃えてて、武器の方に関しては、ある種プラチナゲームズならではのダイナミックなアクションの数々っていうのを楽しめるように住み分けているような形になっています。
Yeah, so the way progression works in Ninja Gaiden 4, there are combat skills and then there's weapon skills. So combat skills you'll be able to acquire from this character called Tyron, who you'll meet in each level, and you can use Ninja Coin, which is the in-game currency that you obtain just through general progression, defeating enemies. And within those combat skills, you'll find those legacy, Ninja Gaiden techniques. That's where you can find your Izuna drop and your flying swallow that you'll, of course, be able to acquire at a very early point in the game because it doesn't cost much currency. And then separate from that, there are the weapon abilities that you can, open up the menu, select your weapon, and you'll see this huge, variety of weapon techniques that you can acquire using a separate currency. It's weapon experience, and that's where you'll find those, very dynamic Platinum Games-esque, over-the-top, stylish abilities.
One more quick question before we let you go. A lot of fans
Awesome.
are excited to play Ninja Gaiden 4. Are there any plans to release a demo as we get closer to launch?
最後、になりますけども、発売に、近づいてて一般向けのデモ私有を出す予定があったりしますでしょうか。
Yes? Say yes?
そうですね、今回ゲームズコムで初めて一般の私有になっていて、雑魚敵との戦闘っていう、忍者ガイデンのプリミティブな体験から、今回から新しくさらに進化したボス戦まで楽しめるような形で、
Think that was a no.
この後もですね、ちょっとまだ計画中ではあるんですけど、いろいろな方に体験していただきたいので、そういった機会は積極的に考えていきたいなっていうふうに思っていますので、ぜひそちらもお楽しみにお待ちください。で、あと私有をしていただくと、今ゲームズコムで私有していただくと、こちらのピンバッジももらえますので、ぜひ皆さん、はい、こっちかな、はい、ぜひプレイしてください。よろしくお願いします。
Yeah, so right now, the general public who are visiting Gamescom, they'll be able to experience Ninja Gaiden 4, and the build we've prepared for the general public captures that kind of challenging, intense Ninja Gaiden experience. They'll be able to enjoy a boss fight as well. So we invite players to challenge themselves. With regards to future plans, we're still considering things, but we want to explore opportunities to allow more players to experience Ninja Gaiden ahead of launch. And if you do play the demo today, you'll be able to receive these pins of both Yakumo and Ryu. So if you're at Gamescom, please check out the demo and have fun.
Very cool. I'm excited to play. Thank you both so much.
Yeah.
Ninja Gaiden 4 slices and dices this way onto Xbox Series, PlayStation 5, and PC on October 21st. And right now, there's more Gamescom Studio here on IGN.
Very cool. Very interesting. Like that was really cool info to learn and stuff like that. And the gameplay is awesome. But yeah, this is a game I'm super hyped on. Again, I just finished playing Ninja Gaiden Black 2 not too long ago. So yeah, I'm hyped. I'm excited for this one. I really, really am. Alright guys, that was the Ninja Gaiden 4 Gamescom interview, and yeah, again, like, I'm super hyped on this game. I'm really excited for it, and again, there was no way I was going to be able to watch everything from Gamescom. It's even now still happening now, and we still have another day tomorrow. So basically, I'm just going to be going through other streams and like events and just checking out stuff there and highlighting and watching stuff and recording my reaction to that stuff after the fact. So just know it's not live, but yeah, there's still a lot more I want to see, still a lot more I want to dig into. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm super hyped. But those are my thoughts. That's my reaction. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like or comment down below. I'd appreciate all feedback. Subscribe. I alternate between streaming on Twitch and YouTube because I have not figured out multi-streaming. So if you like, you can follow me on Twitch at twitch.tv/justagamerink, all together in one word, where you can click the link below. And on YouTube, just hit that notification to know when I go live. But what are your thoughts on Ninja Gaiden 4? What are your thoughts on what the what came out of the interview? Are you excited for this new character? Are you a little bummed that there's less weapons in this version of the game, even though it is split between two characters? Me personally, I think it's fine as long as the weapons are fun and interesting to use, and they really work them into they're not half-assed. Then I'm fine with just being a limited weapons in this one. But regardless, I would love to hear your thoughts. But Thank you for watching, and until next time, take care and have a good game.